there's a multi-stream option under the built-in Streamlabs chat, but this will just show Twitch and YouTube because Kick is not integrated into Streamlabs yet. So we're just going to leave that as is. But now you can see I've already sent a message from the YouTube.
Are we going to go on YouTube? We should be able to go on YouTube in 4 minutes. Yep, it's starting up. Oh, I can see YouTube now.
YouTube chat while you're offline, chances are it's not going to show up.
It worked.
In this chat box.
Okay, so I'm on both.
That's a little roadblock fix for you there. Just got to make sure you're live first. So we'll go back to YouTube. We're going to go test YouTube. If I could spell, Jesus. We're going to go back. And it might take a little bit for the YouTube one to show up. There you go. It was a couple seconds. So YouTube chat's a little wonky. But
chat. Let's see if we do chat real quick. Okay, we'll turn this guy off. Okay, let's see if this worked. Now we're streaming for Twitch and we're streaming on YouTube at the same exact time. Let's see if this actually works. So tomorrow we will be ready. This is the first time me doing a stream to 2 platforms like this, and then we can manage 2 chats as well. And I'll wear a shirt tomorrow. Like a regular shirt tomorrow. I just wanted to try this out. See if it would work. Okay, so we go over here to chat. Here's YouTube chat. Hello. Let's see how it pops up. Let's make this multi-chat a little bit bigger. Okay, I see StewGaming said hello, and it shows it's from YouTube. All right, sweet. Let's go to Twitch. And then there it says hello from Twitch, I guess. Yeah, I think it's working. What's going on, man? Mr. Smith, how you doing today, buddy? You ready for King Arthur Legends Rise? It says Twitch requires additional permissions to send message. Click here to grant permission. What is it talking about? Grant permission to what? Twitch wants to access my account. Twitch already has access to my account. This is weird. Okay, authorize. I'm just trying to make sure we have everything set up. Streamlabs wants to access your account. StewGaming TV. Yes, this should have already been done a long time ago. We're actually live, so I don't know why it's asking me now. Okay, now we've got Streamlabs. Oh, because I updated to Streamlabs Ultra. Oh, are you back? Are you back? Do I see chat still? It wiped all my chat. Yo, Smith, you still here? Okay, there I see hello now. I see the older chat. Okay. How can I tell now who's on YouTube and who is on current viewer 7 on YouTube? What's up, guys? How you doing? Oh, you were chatting from, I see you. You were chatting from YouTube. It actually shows it up here. Okay, I see Rex. What's up, my man? Wipe. You're talking about my game, Call of Duty? Are you talking about, no wipe. This is a no wipe. Kikto, what's up, my man? How you doing? Long time no see. This is a no wipe game, guys. King Arthur Legends Rise is coming out tomorrow. Early access. Everybody can play on PC, or you can play on iOS and Android in Canada. But of course, once we get the APK, you can play on any Android device with the APK, or we can make an account and go over there to Canada Play Store and download the game, which I can do easily. We've got this all in my Discord. You mean chat wipe? No, chat's there. It actually refreshed. So this is my first time actually doing YouTube and Twitch stream. I've never done this before. And Twitch made it so that we could do this. I don't know how long ago, but people have been telling me about it. They said that it's okay now. And I read over the rules for Twitch. As long as you don't post things on Twitch about YouTube, like come over and watch my YouTube stream, then it's okay. It's okay to do dual streams unless you have a contract with Twitch, but I'm nowhere near big enough to have a contract. Yeah, you might as well, right? And everybody's always asking me, they're always telling me, hey, come over here and stream on YouTube. I can't access Twitch at work, or it's just much easier to do it, you know. So now we've got both. And I think it's pretty sweet. And I just wanted to make sure we were set up with this. So tomorrow we'll be able to kick it off at like 20 hours from now. Yeah, I think 19 or 20 hours from now is when it should go live. And we'll be able to download the PC client, and we'll be able to go over there in Canada and grab it. If you're on iOS, you'll be able to play on iOS pretty much anywhere. You can make the account and a Canadian account and access the store there. I've done it before. I actually have an old account that I did it from a long time ago that I still think I can access, because recently I logged into it and it took me over to the Canadian Play Store. So really easy to do. All those instructions are on Discord. But come and join us Discord too if you want to. I mean, I think most of you are probably already in Discord, but if you're not, come and join us in Discord. We got a lot of clans over here. Lots of clans. Yeah. We're going to have some fun. You're Canadian? Well, you got it made. Yeah, you just open your app and you'll be able to play. And then on the PC client, you'll be able to download the PC client and easily do it. See, I'm in Japan, and Japan is one of the restricted countries. There's only 4 countries that are restricted: Japan, Taiwan, South Korea, and Afghanistan. I don't know if that's only for early access, but just think if I could not access the game for 30 days until global launch, I would die. Absolutely die. So tomorrow, first thing I got to do is make sure that I can get on the game. So I've got 2 VPNs ready to go. They're updated: NordVPN and TunnelBear. I also know how to, again, get on the Canadian store and download it on my tablet. But once I have it downloaded on my tablet, is it going to give me issues? Is it going to say, hey, you're in Japan, you can't log into the game? And then am I going to be able to spend money? We'll find out tomorrow. I know we'll be able to find a workaround, right? We've got to be able to find a workaround. There is no way. I told my wife I would cry if I couldn't play until global launch. It would be a disaster. Caching on early accounts? What do you mean? Before global? What do you think about caching? What do I think about spending money on an account before global? All games do it. All games do this. This is nothing new. All games do early access for 30 days. People spend crazy amount of money, and it doesn't matter. Nothing happens at global launch. It's just like if you started playing a game a month later or a year later, all these games are designed for you to be able to play and enjoy at your own pace. It doesn't matter if you played a year later or 2 years later. Usually those games that are out for 5 years, like Raid or Marvel Strike Force, there's so much going on then that you don't want to be bothered with it. That's really the only reason why we don't start it up and start playing it, or we do try to, and there's just so many things that have been added to the game that we haven't been playing and know. So it seems difficult. It seems difficult to jump into a game like that. But yeah, all games are always like this. So nothing to worry about. Pokemon Pocket, it's just coming out tomorrow too. Pokemon Pocket is coming out tomorrow. I spent a couple hundred in that game, and I've got a really big account, and it's early access in New Zealand. And I was able to go over there and play the game in New Zealand. So all games do this. It's nothing different. I haven't played Throne and Liberty. What's going on? Indelicato, how you been, buddy? A long time. I could probably hit play right here and see what happens. Let me see if does this drop down my stream on YouTube? Like, what do I have to keep open for the YouTube stream to stay active? I guess these 2 screens. I'm going to put them over here on the side. Yeah. YouTube says we have 10 current viewers, 1 chat, 26 views total, something minutes over here. It shows me that chat. And then if I look at Twitch chat, but Twitch I've got over here. So I'm going to close Twitch down. And we'll just keep the YouTube one up. We'll be good. You've been good, man? You've been busy? Are you ready to play King Arthur? I have not played Throne and Liberty. I know that it looked pretty sweet, but I think the hype kind of died down really quick, didn't it? Is it a good MMO? Like, are the controls good? Does it feel good when you play it? And is the PvP pretty sweet? I mean, it looked like one of the best MMOs I'd ever seen when they first started announcing it years ago. Okay, catching up on chat. All right, I got to get ready for tomorrow, man. We got to get ready to get on. Get on, do some summons, do a reroll guide, do a beginner guide, talk about all the heroes and all the changes that have been made, because there's so many changes that have happened to these heroes. We had Kabam running the show for a really long time in beta. That didn't go too well, at least not to the expectations of Netmarble and all the shareholders and what kind of timeline they should have been on and having the game ready. We played it for beta for a really long time. We played beta. They put a whole bunch of money into advertising, and then they refunded everyone and then closed it down. Well, Netmarble took it back, right? Netmarble said, we're going to take control of this game and we're going to make it right. We're going to make it ready for global. So they've done that. It's been like 8 months that Netmarble has taken this game from Kabam and gotten it ready for global launch. So I'm really interested to see the changes they made. They've changed up all the bosses we fight. They've changed up a lot of heroes' abilities, what kind of damage types they are. Like if they were doing a damage based off of attack, maybe it's HP now, maybe it's defense. We just don't know. They've changed up some abilities, and they need to do this. They needed to balance the heroes. They needed to balance the bosses. So it's really cool tomorrow to find out all the changes. And we've got to make guides on all that stuff. We're going to be learning. Like everybody is going to be learning everything. Even if you played 6 months in beta almost a year ago, everything could have changed by now. But we do know one thing. We know the story is really good. Running through the story and doing all that kind of stuff as Arthur, that is always going to be sweet. And I don't think they changed much with that. They wouldn't have needed to. Just maybe some difficulty here and there. Globals in 31 days? What's that? Yo, Arturo, what's up, my man? You see that Call of Duty behind me? What's global in 31 days? Do you think King Arthur is going to be global in 31 days? Probably. I would say that it is going to go global in 31 days from now. Yeah, usually always 30 days after the early access starts is global launch. And I will probably get a day for that. I would think in the next 7 days. I would think we'll get an actual date of global launch in the next 7 days. They're probably just going to make sure everything's going okay with beta. Since so many people can access it on the PC client, there's not a lot of restrictions there. There's going to be a lot of people playing it. And then there's going to be whoever from Canada and then all of us out there that are playing it with the APK or saying we're from Canada and downloading it. What's up, my man? I've been good. I've been really good. My family's great. Just doing me. I've been relaxing a lot. My dad was here. My dad and mom came to visit us for over 30 days. And they left like 30 days ago. Yeah. They were here. So we did a lot of traveling. We went to Mount Fuji, the family, the kids. My dad, my mom, we went to Mount Fuji, lots of trips over toward that area, to the coast, to festivals, to temples, all that kind of stuff. So we were busy doing that for a long time. And, you know, I've been kind of dormant because there's no games to play. So I've been out of the gaming thing. I've been doing some games on my YouTube, but I haven't been streaming and I just haven't been keeping up with anything because there's no good game to follow. But now that we've got King Arthur, we're looking at, I don't know, I'm excited when the game first starts coming out. So lots of videos every day and lots of streams. Lots of streams every day, but we can't stream too much. Did you miss much? What's going on? Yeah, this is a test live stream to make sure we're ready to go for tomorrow. It's not a Call of Duty live stream. Oh, how's my audio sound? In my ears, my audio sounds a little bit weird. Kind of not how it normally sounds. It sounds a little loud. How's it sound to you guys? Actually, it looks low for my decibels going up over here. Hold on one second. Is it good? Audio's good? Audio's perfect? Sweet, sweet. Yeah, Arturo, have you been playing? Now, I got to say that Black Ops 6... I don't know. I feel like all the Call of Duties I've been playing for the last few years don't compete with... What's the one where they first started doing the big map? What Call of Duty was that? Was it Modern Warfare 3? The one that was really fast. Lots of cool maps where rooftops and floors and all sorts of, I don't know, really good stuff. And it was the first time they ever did the Battle Royale. The War Zone. That COD was always fun. And then it seems like every Call of Duty I play after, it's decent, but I don't know. I don't know about all these maps. I don't know about all the maps from last Call of Duty, from this Call of Duty. Yeah, wasn't it 3? I think it was 3. Like when all the fast-paced stuff started going, we had awesome guns, we had really cool maps. And then now I just feel like I'm playing it and I'm enjoying it, but it's not as fun as that one is, you know. Undo Unreal, good to see you, buddy. Low key in the house. Arturo. Yeah, Arturo, you've been good? Have you been playing? From tomorrow, yes. I just did a YouTube short. It's going to be at 2 a.m. UTC or 10 p.m. It's 10 p.m. Eastern. So whatever time zone you're in, if you can figure out your time from 10 p.m. Eastern, that's when it's going to start. You'll see it on their launcher. I think we're going to have to download their Netmarble PC launcher. And I've already got it because I play Solo Leveling Arise. If you've ever played any of their Netmarble games, it's just that same launcher. So we should see King Arthur pop up in there, and then we hit it, it'll install, and we'll be able to play. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be able to play on Steam. And I don't know if we're ever going to be able to play on Steam. They were really pushing Steam before, but I don't see why especially a company like this, I don't see why any company needs to be on Steam. They just all do their own PC launcher. Like we got Watcher of Realms, Raid, all of them just do their own PC client, so they don't have to pay money to other people. It makes sense, right? But I know why they did Steam before. they didn't really have a PC client. They just ported the mobile game over to Steam and just ran it from there. So yeah, I use Steam too. So if they have it on Steam, that'll be fine. But I don't think we'll be able to access the game from Steam tomorrow. But that doesn't mean we won't be able to. I'm pretty sure we're going to be able to access it at global launch. Without a VPN, right? Yeah, in Germany. I do know that I think they have German language because we saw all the languages they had today. But to be able to play it in Germany, you can play it on the PC client. Yeah. There's only 4 countries where you can't play on the PC client tomorrow, and Germany is not one of them. So you can play on the PC client almost everywhere in the world. So just go to their official website. You'll see where it says download. Here, let me see. Because right now it says coming soon, I think. King Arthur. Pre-registration. So when we go to pre-registration here, you can just go to home. And then we see the Google Play, the App Store, and then it says PC version coming soon. So I guess we're going to be able to download it from here tomorrow. It'll be real confusing if we can't. It should take us from here to the Netmarble launcher to launch the Netmarble little app they have. And then it says, you know, what game do you want to play? Do you want to play solo leveling? And then solo leveling will come up. Or do you want to play King Arthur? King Arthur will load up. So I don't know. Or it just might be the PC client download and we download it and play it. We really don't know, but tomorrow it's going to happen here. Well, tomorrow for me. It might be, who knows, for you guys. If it's really, really early in the morning, I guess it could be the same day for you. Yeah, it could be nighttime, like late at night. Because we're talking 19 hours from now. Yeah, I'm hyped too, man. I can't wait to play. It's going to be so exciting. To have another game to play like I felt when I first started playing Summoners of War or when I first started playing Raid Shadow Legends, an awesome turn-based gacha game. It's been a long time. It's been a really long time. I love playing Dragonair, but Dragonair killed itself. I mean, the company killed it. Dragonair could have been one of the best games ever made. Really, truly. It's got the look. It's got the best, like one of the best combat systems I've ever played. But SGRA, they're just ruining their game. So unfortunately, Dragonair is out. But now we've got King Arthur finally. Today. What's that? 1 for you today? It's going to release at 2 a.m. UTC, 19 hours from now. So if that's 1 for you, then that's 1 a.m. Any good Netmarble game I'd recommend? I am playing Solo Leveling Arise right now, but I'm being paid to play that. I'm being paid to do 2 videos a month. And I told them that I would do it because I think it's a good game. Like, I actually really think Solo Leveling is a good game for what it is, for the action RPG type of game where you farm gear and you fight a lot of bosses. It's pretty cool. Like, it's really cool for that. There's no other better one out there than Solo Leveling Arise for an action RPG to where you fight bosses and farm gear. But any of their other games, I really don't know. What other games do they have? I played Marvel Future Fight years and years ago, but like Marvel Future Fight, I feel like I want to say like 12, 15 years ago I played that. And that was a really good game for quite a long time. That was before I even thought about doing YouTube. Netmarble games. So when you look at Netmarble games, it shows King Arthur Legends Rise, 7 Deadly Sins, Solo Leveling Arise. I didn't play Tower of God. I know a lot of people tried that out when it came out. I haven't played the 7 Deadly Sins Idle Adventure. I'm not really big into doing a lot of idle games. I get bored of idle games really quick. Play them for a week, maybe 2 weeks at the most, and then it's done. A3 Stay Alive. If this is A3 or V4, one of those MMOs that were really cool back in the day, like a long time ago, I could have played that. I remember playing something like V4, A3, something. But maybe not. Maybe this is something totally different. Because maybe I'm saying this because I'm in Japan. Lineage 2 Revolutions. I played a lot of Lineage 2 Revolutions. I had a whole bunch of blue stacks. Like maybe 4 or 8 blue stacks at a time. And I had all these different accounts running because you could have your guys kind of like auto grind. And that was actually a pretty cool game. I'm sure that still makes a lot of money. There's Marvel Future Fight. I have no idea what Fantasy Island is or Ninu Kuni. I don't know what Ninu Kuni is. 7 Nights. I didn't play. Yeah, I haven't played Fate Grand Order. And I know Fate Grand Order made a lot of money overseas, like an insane amount of money. Probably same thing with King of Fighters All-Stars. So they know what they're doing. Very pay-to-win game. I mean, all mobile games are. What's up, man? Hello there. How you doing? Yeah, all mobile games are pay-to-win if you're trying to compete in PvP or guild versus guild. But I mean, you're always going to be competing. You're just going to be competing in your bracket. If you're paid, if you spend like $500 a month, you're still not going to be in the top of the top. You're going to be somewhere where other people are just as strong as you. So for me, it's like, if you want to pay, you can. If not, if you play free to play, just play free to play and enjoy it. You're still going to be fighting competitive battles down in your bracket, you know, once you get there with other people that are around your level. Other than that, you're just enjoying the game. You're enjoying, you know, grinding gear, fighting the bosses, learning the mechanics, going through the story, and collecting a lot of rewards. What's my main streaming platform? It's Twitch, but I'm going to be streaming, now that Twitch allows you to stream on YouTube, like allows you to stream other platforms, then I'll always stream on YouTube while I stream on Twitch. So I'll be on both. Yeah, I can see the chat there. Undo Real is from YouTube chat. And then Ratface Cat, what's up, my man? How you doing? Ratface in the house is from Twitch. And then we've got Naughty Nub from Twitch. How you doing? RV is YouTube chatting. Yeah, this is my first time testing this out, guys. That's why I did this today. So we could get ready. Get ready, and then make sure if you're not on my Discord, go to our Discord. Nubkins? Oh, you're Nubkins. What's up, buddy? What is up, my man? How's it going? Yeah, if you're not in my Discord, come and join Discord so you can jump in a guild. We've got lots of guilds over here that we're going to be filling up. So come and join. And if you haven't pre-registered, you can go ahead and pre-register. I don't know if it's going to really mean anything. The only weird thing about pre-register is you have to pick PC and then you have to choose either Apple or Google Play. If you just do PC, it's gonna give you like an error, which is weird. So if you want to pre-register, 200 crystals. I mean, this is like, I don't know. This is a joke reward. What is 200 crystals? We are supposed to be getting Morgan for free. If that happens, she's a legendary hero that's really strong. She's going to be very, very helpful. So that will be cool. If we all get Morgan for free, then it's going to be nice. Very, very nice. And then we get like 10 summons, 50 stamina. What can we do with 50 stamina? And 10,000 gold. So the summons are cool. Especially if you want to reroll. If you want to reroll and you start a new account and we get these 10 summons along with whatever summons we get on the way to the castle, when we can go summon at the Lady of the Lake, then this will be nice. This will be really nice for rerolling. Maybe we'll have 18 to 20 summons every time we do that. And I kind of want to reroll. I want to reroll till I get one legendary. I'm not going to reroll till I get a specific legendary because I want to play the game. But rerolling till I get one legendary is not bad. I think that's a good thing to do. And then second season, not good enough to get... That was Dragonair? Well, Dragonair, I don't know. Dragonair is a mixed bag. Some people like Dragonair in the seasons. Some people don't. I don't prefer that, especially if you're not going to make seasons exciting. You have to make the first part of the season and the last part of the season extremely exciting for me to do it over and over. Like the mid part of their season was okay in Dragonair when we were doing the chief challenges to get a legendary hero. But the rest of the whole entire season was very boring to do over and over. And they really needed to work on that, and they just weren't doing that. You know, they weren't, since they were backing out of the States, and then now they're doing all this other kind of stuff for the China. Now they have their own Chinese Dragonair that nobody else has access to, that has different heroes. And people are hoping that things coming from that China Dragonair will go over to global, which I doubt that's going to happen. Who knows? Weirdest thing I've ever seen. Like, I've never played a game to where they've backed out of the United States and then have done such crazy stuff before. I've never seen that. Hey, Arturo, what's up, my man? Oh, it's not letting you write. Action cannot be completed. Please try again. Arturo, connection issue maybe? Arturo wrote in here earlier, but now it's not letting him write on YouTube. Oh, did he write to me in... Oh, he wrote to me on Twitch. So now it's not letting him write on YouTube. Mobile game. Yeah. This is a mobile game. You haven't seen King Arthur Legends Rise? Hold on. I don't know. I think it's going to be one of the best mobile games we've seen yet for turn-based gacha game, and that's what I love. I love to play turn-based gacha games. We've got gameplay footage from a long time ago. We've got some shorts where there's some footage in here, kind of just showing you. Like here, you can see we're doing an attack, we're doing buffs, we're doing debuffs. We got an awesome boss here, this little tiger boss. I can't remember his name. Torque something. I mean, the animations are so clear. This is Unreal Engine 5. What can compete with Unreal Engine 5 if the company does this properly? I mean, nothing. I mean, Raid's going to look like old school. Raid already looks old school. This is the game. Like, this is actual gameplay footage of effects, of hitting the boss here. It's plus each hero has 3 different weapons. We haven't seen that before, where each hero can actually equip a different weapon and become that element. You've always got games where you have wind, fire, water, right? The 3 different elements to where one does more damage to the other. But we've never had it to where a hero could equip a different weapon and become wind, become fire, become water, and then their skills are different as well. Not always crazy different, but they're different. Sometimes it changes their skills up quite a bit. And then they have all these different passives. We never had a game with passives like this, with weather effects like this. Excalibur game? Yeah, this is King Arthur Legends Rise. I'm on my YouTube channel right now. So if you want to go look at these shorts right here, you can see the reroll guide. You can see more gameplay. If you want to see videos from a long time ago, which would be, what King Arthur? From beta of last year, we've got beta videos, Gorgos, but they've changed it. Like they've changed the bosses that we fight. So before, whoa, big stew head. These are free rewards we get from going through. There's like a whole bunch of free rewards we get from doing story mode and dungeons and stuff. Dejaret. So we needed Dejaret when we were fighting Gorgos before because he removes debuffs. This guy. But when we summon him, he comes to us as a wind hero, and Gorgos is a fire hero and pretty much killed this guy right out. So you needed to make sure we pulled his frost weapon or his fire weapon. And then we leveled that up. We removed debuffs here, removed dots from our team. Let's see this battle. Are we in a battle? But being that the boss does that 50% chance AoE to stun us, it's really annoying. But I've got resistance on Dejaret of 85%, so I'm hoping to I don't know, it's kind of hard to see. Is this open beta? It's early access. Yeah, early access. It's early access. It's going to start tomorrow. And then we're going to have global launch probably 30 days after. Hope Halp is here learning. Halp played early access he played the beta for quite a while. My phone, but it will on my PC. That's weird, my man. Arturo, I don't know why it's doing that to you. Other people are typing from YouTube. He's on the YouTube app and it's not letting him talk to me. Won't let me on the phone. That's really weird. I think everybody else is doing okay. What's going on? How do you get free summons on each account during the reroll? Well, we get summons on each account doing reroll just from going through the first story part because we can't summon until we reach the castle. So the beginning story part, which we've already seen in a lot of my videos, or even in this most recent video, I played it at the end here. So when I start talking about like all this stuff going on here, this is gonna be. Can we play it in 4K and it looks better? The game I play the most. So we get the vigor system right, and I mean everything in this game is different than any game we played. Different than Raid, different than Godforge that they're talking about doing some stuff. I think Godforge needs to pay attention to what's happening here and in other games and really do something a little bit different. Because if they just copy Raid and they have equal Raid graphics, I don't think it's going to work out that well. I think they really need to come up with their own thing. Like Dragonair had really unique combat. This has so many different things that any other turn-based game we played before has. They really need to do something else, because once this game comes out, they're going to be behind the times. They're going to be coming out with a game that's like Raid, but you've got this game right here that's going to have far better graphics, weather effects, the weapons we talked about, cool bosses. We got a dungeon already. We got a tower mode in here. Now, I haven't seen the tower mode yet. They just announced it last week. I hope it's good. I hope it's like Raid. I hope we do have bosses on the tower as we go up every 10 floors, and then we've got like a big boss at the top floor. If we don't have bosses every 10 floors, maybe they'll have a boss like at 50 and then at 100. I don't know what we don't know any details until we start playing tomorrow, but I'm really hoping that it's something like that. And then when we go through story mode, it's not the normal 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4. It's not just those little chapters that we go and fight. We're actually going around, and there's a story here in King Arthur, and it gets really cool. The weather effects when we're running through here with the snow later on, and different temples and things that we unlock and treasures we get. This game, I think this game is really going to surprise everybody. 4 hours? All right. Undo, I will see you, buddy. I'll be streaming when it goes live. Yeah, I'm not going to be streaming tonight. I just wanted to make sure we could stream on both of these. I wasn't planning on like doing a real stream. We've got nothing to really cover right now. We've got no game to play, except for Call of Duty I've got running in the background. Yeah, turn-based are the best. I agree. I think turn-based are really good. And when you evolve, right? When you invent new things for the turn-based, when you make it like this just gets even better. I will say the few things, though, that I did not like, and I talked to them about in beta. When they have some of these weather effects, it blurs the screen. Like, it takes away from the beautiful graphics. When we fight that one dragon out in the scorching heat, they do this little heat, a heat effect, right? It's kind of like smoke, or it just makes everything look bad. Like, we know it's hot. We can tell it's hot out there. We know it's sunny for anybody who has any passives that go off of like the weather effects of being sunny. But they made it like it took away from the actual look of the game. So I hope they made that better, which I'm sure they did. I'm sure they optimized a lot of stuff. But this is running through the whole first chapter. So the whole first chapter, we have to make a pact with Caliburn, get the Excalibur, get the sword. Then Urion talks to us, and then whoever else, is there. And then what's his dad name? Whatever his dad name is, his foster dad, Arthur, they go up to the other people and said, what's he say? Like, give your support to King Arthur or lose your head. I don't know. He said it really cool, but you'll see that when you go through the story mode. And then once we're done with this, we come over here and we enter the castle, and then we can summon. So re-roll is about 16 minutes, I would say, because you're going to see this cutscene to where we go into the castle, and then we can re-roll. But 15 minutes every account's not too bad. And if you want to pull up like multiple accounts on BlueStacks and have them all link, like whenever you move your mouse, it moves it to each individual BlueStacks. You can do that. And you could re-roll a whole bunch of accounts at one time. What was the only thing, Ratface, that you didn't like? Oh, I missed chat. Chat wasn't scrolling down for me. Yeah, Excalibur's here. We make a pact with that dragon. It's here. Is the open beta or a wipe release? No wipes. This is no wipe. This is full on playing. There will be no wipe. We're going to have early access, and then we're going to have global launch. And we're all going to be on one big server. Yo, Joshua, did you get that information on when it drops? Watch my short video if you want to that I just put out a little while ago. It's like 50 seconds long. It tells you all about it. What time it's coming out, how to play on PC, iOS, Android, all of it. Right, they'll give 10 free summons. It should be 10 free summons each account that you create. So along with those 10 free summons, once you reach the castle, you collect your rewards. You'll probably have around 8 more summons, or 8 to 10. You'll be able to collect all these rewards from going through this chapter. And then, like, there's a few other things, like a few free things, like weekly gems you can get when you go into the shop, all that. And we'll do a reroll guide. We'll do that right away. Tomorrow we'll be playing, and we'll be having a lot of fun, but I'll have to jump off after, maybe 3 hours of us streaming. Then I'm going to make some YouTube videos We got to check out all the heroes. I really just want to stream all day for like 20 hours once the game comes out because there's so much we got to check on and so much fun stuff we got to run through. And then I might even want to re-roll, but I don't think I'm going to re-roll until that night. I'll do it offline. And character designs are the best. They are. Yeah, Dragonair battles and character design are really amazing. Like the battle system there is so cool. If it's not going to be turn-based gacha like this, if it's not going to be a turn-based, it needs to be like Dragonair. And so many games try to, I don't know if they try to do what Dragonair does. They do like a dumbed-down version of Dragonair to where you just have a grid and you just put them on there and then your guys just run out and fight. There's no control to it. There's no abilities to where you're taunting. There's really no abilities to where you do stuns or AoE effects, but it's only AoE effects like in a grid formation where we have the square, where we have the cross-section attack kind of stuff like that. I know more games will eventually, and I really do. I hope games start to do what Dragonair is doing with that kind of combat system. Because I've been playing, what was it? What's it called? Silver and Blood. Any of you guys out there play Silver and Blood, the beta that's been going on for this month? It's done by the same guys that do Watcher of Realms, Mutin. In Silver and Blood is vampires. You've got werewolves. You've got these church people that have like a nun with brass knuckles. And she's going in there and landing all these blows. And she's got really big boobas and stuff. You know, they got the jiggle physics. The girls all have big breasts and look really cool. But the game actually looks really good. It's got an amazing story. The fights are great, and they're kind of like Dragonair, but they're missing all the mechanics that Dragonair has. Like all the cool stuff that makes Dragonair Dragonair. Yeah, it's a cool game, man. I'm telling you, that game, I think Silver and Blood is going to do well because we don't have a really good, you know, vampire, werewolf kind of church stuff game. And they had 3 dungeon bosses to fight to get gear, but they were kind of, I don't know, to me, they felt a little bit lame. The game needs bosses, and then the game needs abilities like we had in Dragonair, because it's a grid. Like you drop your guys down just like Dragonair, and then they go fight. So it needs to have a little more control. But the graphics are there, the aesthetics are there. It looks pretty sweet. I mean, it's not going to be better than King Arthur, but it'll be something fun to play once it does go global with this, probably. Who should you re-roll? We don't know yet. We don't know because all the heroes are changing. Everything's changing. We're assuming everything's changing. It will. Let's put it this way. If Merlin did not change, he would be somebody that you would want to re-roll for. Right? Because Merlin was so broken that he'll put up a debuff on the enemy, and then your hero has a 50% chance when it attacks that enemy to get 90% additional turn meter, which is ridiculous, right? Just think if you're playing Raid and you put a debuff on someone, your guys attack, 50% chance to get 90% turn meter, to almost take a turn again, right? Just a little bit away from taking another turn. That's insane. And then you pair that with people who knock back turn meter, slow speed, and then knock back turn meter, and you're just, it's easy times. It makes it way too easy. It was, I don't know. It just wasn't good for the game. There's a lot of things that weren't good for the game in beta. And I think that's another reason why Netmarble took over. Because they kept changing the game. Like they kept changing like huge sweeping things overall, changing for the game. And it didn't really pan out. And then that one time we had that bug to where you could get double equipment. And I think there was some other kind of major bug too, that they kind of just needed to reset. They needed to take the game, reset it, and then make it good. And then the way we could stack buffs and debuffs. It was actually kind of cool how we could stack buffs and debuffs, but it's not good for game balance. And all the monsters we were fighting were stunning us, confusing us, and freezing us nonstop. And it was too much. You never want to play a game to where your heroes control is being taken away from you all the time. Nobody wants to play a game like that. Oh, I'm fighting this boss. Oh, I'm stunned. Your hero's stunned. Your hero's confused all the time. I mean, nobody wants to play that. So they needed to balance that. And I know that they did. I know that they would have. Like any kind of developer would look at that and go, okay, we need to do it to where whenever you recast an ability, it doesn't stack. It just refreshes the duration. So if I do increase defense of 50% on my team for 2 turns, and then I recast that sometime while it's still up, It just refreshes the duration to 2 turns. Instead of stacking 50% defense and then another like multiplier of maybe 20% more defense and then more defense and then more defense, it wasn't good. What is egg, buddy? You got to make some eggs? Yeah, so we'll know who to reroll for tomorrow. Like when I'm streaming tomorrow, we'll read through all the heroes. I don't know if we're going to know who to reroll. If they changed everything, we won't know. Because we haven't, nobody's gone in and fought all the bosses. Nobody's gotten to in-game. We might have an idea of what's really good, but anything that knocks back turn meter, like we had Morgan do, like we had Claudius do, any of those people for progression are amazingly good. Multi-hitters are really good, and we're going to need multi-hitters right away because we're fighting the boar boss. Like they've changed the bosses. So the first boss that we fight now is the Pindiv. I don't remember what his name was. It's some boar. So when we fight him, we need multi-hit because he's got shields. He's kind of like the Necro, what's it called? Necropolis in Summoner's War or Fire Knight in Raid. Feels totally different, but like that, right? It's got a shield on it. We got to hit that shield a certain amount of times before the boss takes damage. So it's just like those. Pin. How do we name this boar? This one, Pinvid. So they're gonna give us Morgan, which she does have like I think 3 hits on one of her abilities. Plus she knocks back the ultimate gauge, so that's really good. But this boar is insane. Like the amount of times that he stuns your team was crazy back then. And I don't think he's going to play anything like that anymore. I think he's going to stun us probably, but it's not going to be like an immediate stun like he did, where he just dashes in and stuns your whole entire team and then just wrecks your shit. Like literally this guy would come in before if he didn't have Guinevere to stop all these stuns and just stun your whole entire team and just continue to wreck you over and over. And then you'd come out of a stun and he'd be ready to kind of stun you again really fast. It was too much. There was no strategy then, right? When you're just getting jacked up like that all the time, there's no strategy. If he has a stun and it's on like a 4 or a 5 turn cooldown, like a good range in between, and doesn't start out immediately with the stun, then it's much better. Although this guy did not have a lot of HP. Very little HP. So once you took down that shield, it was easy times to tear him up. And it was really interesting how this game too had the feet and the arms and tusks like this. They had the left and the right. But then when you took out the left and the right, it didn't really weaken the boss. I kind of hope they did something with that. I hope they played on that. Because when you're fighting Gorgos, you can take out his arms. When you're fighting the bear, you can do the same thing. The bear, the ice bear, for sure, when you take out its body parts, it should not heal. If it's healing for a lot and then you take those out, it should heal for far less. To almost nothing after you take out both of those arms. So I kind of want to see, I mean, you see visually, like when you break these horns, they visually come off. When you hurt those other bosses, you can see visually that you wreck their arms and stuff. But I feel like they need to be more impactful. And that would make the game really cool. So we'll see. We'll see all the changes they made. I mean, they had a long time to make a lot of changes. And I'm sure they did. Am I pausing it? Oh, like I'm pausing in the background in the video. I don't know what I'm talking about, but that's the guy right there. I was probably talking about how this guy's stunning me all the time. All right, guys, that's it, man. That's really all I came to do. I mean, I could play some Call of Duty. That's really all I got, you know? And see if you guys have any questions, but nothing else going on. Let's play one game. Let's play one game and see how bad I get wrecked, and then we'll I'll be on tomorrow and we will do start. And we'll be on King Arthur Legends Rise is what we'll do. The game comes out at 2 a.m. UTC. Or I should just say 10 p.m. East Coast, because I think a lot of you are in the States. So 10 p.m. East Coast, you'll know what that is for your time. Okay, we're lagging. Let's see. Am I going to be able to play? I don't even hear the sound of the game right now. Okay, I do now. I hear it. Okay, don't laugh at me. When's the game come out? Is it going to be on iOS? It's going to be on iOS in Canada, but you can do your phone to get to the Canadian store and be able to download the game and play it. It's much harder to spin then, but you can easily download it and play it. So before, the pity was 80 and the summon rate was 2%, which is far higher than Raid Shadow Legends. I don't know what it's going to be tomorrow. I hope it's kind of somewhere around the same. There was another special summons that they had where the pity would be 60 and it was still, I think, 2%. But that was like for some kind of special summons and you had to pay a little bit more because the hero, it was like a specific hero that you could go for.
Use of deadly force has been approved. Knocking down Charlie.
We don't know who to reroll for.
Charlie secure.
All the heroes have changed. It's very, very different.
Keep it that way.
So we have no clue who to reroll for.
Controlling Bravo.
Kill that guy. Who's there? Who's there? Who's there? I need help. I need help.
Losing B. Bravo lost.
Blinking the whole time.
Taking the lead.
Die, lady. Alright, let's go. I'm on your team, buddy.
Get a counter UAV in the air.
Taking Bravo underway.
Oh, shit. I saw him. Oh, I saw him. Yeah, we don't know who to reroll for yet. We'll find out tomorrow. We'll read through all the abilities and see if they're the same. If they're the same, then we'll know to go for Merlin. If they're not the same, then, I mean, Gwen's going to be awesome to have. Merlin's going to be awesome to have. There's a lot of heroes that are good. Whoa. There are a lot of heroes that are going to be good to have. But I'm just going to reroll till I get a legendary hero. I'm not going to go for... I'm not going to... Sorry. I'm not going to go for
They're taking
a specific legendary. It's going to take too long to reroll. I really don't like this side. Let's see what's going on with B.
We're losing Charlie.
Okay,
Taking
scrub.
B.
Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Come on, guys.
Hostile
Anybody?
counter UAV
Anybody?
established above.
Oh, shit.
Enemy UAV inbound.
I should have put that out earlier, huh? Okay, here we go.
Taking Alpha. Lockdown A.
Someone's on B. Someone's on B.
UAV inbound. Hostile UAV established overhead. Securing B.
Come on, boys.
Bravo zone secure.
Go down, go down. See if we can get a napalm.
Electronic countermeasure active. UAV established overhead.
Shit. Nope, not getting napalm. I hope they don't nerf Anguish. Anguish was already nerfed. I mean, he even after the nerf, Anguish is still really good. His S3 was very strong.
50%.
We lost B.
We could get up dots. We need dots on a lot of bosses. They worked really well.
Counter UAV has been destroyed.
Whoa, who's hitting me from where?
Taking B.
Let's go, let's go.
Mission timeline expired.
Switch weapons.
Hostile
So I think
counter
Anguish
UAV
is still going to be good no matter what.
Contact UAV.
Enemy UAV inbound.
Bringing in recon. TACOM, drop care package on my beacon.
Yo, where is it? Where am I getting?
Securing
Where?
B.
That was behind me?
Hostile UAV established overhead. Taking Bravo underway.
Okay, let's go B. I'm here with you, buddy.
TACOM, deploy chopper gunner
Good
on my
job, good
grid.
job.
Bravo is ours.
Oh, I thought there was somebody behind me. Whose chopper gunner is that? That's ours?
Ultra above. Cranking music. UAV commencing surveillance operation.
eyes in the sky.
Did they leave? Oh, they're still here.
Your UAV has been destroyed.
Mission timeline expired. Cloaker exiting AOR.
Where are they at?
Cloaker in position. Deploying ETS. UAV in the turret. Have eyes on.
Losing Bravo. Securing C.
What am I hearing?
Counter
See.
UAV 50% fuel remaining. UAV mission
Here,
timeline
here.
50% expended.
Requesting CUAV above. Contact with UAV has been lost.
Losing B.
Napalm strike ready for delivery.
Napalm strike. Let's go.
Counter UAV terminating ETM operations.
Taking C. Enemy scout post detected.
Yeah, there's good.
Enemy UAV inbound.
Napalm released. Firebug close.
Requesting care package deployed.
Winchester. RTB. Firebug 1-3 out.
Ooh, somebody save me.
Knocking down Charlie.
TACOM, deploy counter UAV.
Do I hear somebody? Oh yeah, inside.
Counter requesting UAV.
Hey, so what's going on? Ready for tomorrow? I am ready for tomorrow. We had to do this test stream to make sure we could stream to YouTube and Twitch at the same time. We're good. Everything is working fantastically. And I'm just getting lit up here in Call of Duty. So we decided to play one game and then I was going to head out. Because we had this up. But we were actually talking about King Arthur the whole time and showing clips and
Requesting recon overhead.
talking about re-roll guides and best heroes to go for and all that kind of stuff that we don't know yet. Oh, I hear him. I hear him.
Taking Bravo underway.
Oh, they're winning right now. Oh, I got to go for B, man. I'm not playing the game.
Securing B. B secured.
Oh. Hot zone. We don't really need to push. We just need to keep B.
Securing Charlie.
UAV available for tasking.
Cook them up. Oh, I just saw him run, right?
Losing Bravo.
Where'd this guy go? Oh. What's going on, my man? Good luck with your fight. What is my case? Look, man, I'm in the lead. I'm number 1. 16 and 10. What are you talking about? Come on. What are you talking about? Did it look like I was doing that bad? Oh, I see someone there. Oh, that's our guy. Look, I don't even know who's the enemy now. My eyes are all crossed.
Destroyed.
I can't believe you said I was doing that bad.
TACOM. Requesting recon overhead.
All right, we'll push a little bit. Let's go have some fun. I mean, we're not really winning by that much. I don't want to get too crazy, you know. I want to win. Oh shit.
The lead is
I'm playing domination. I don't really care about my KD. I just care about the win. Yeah, I can die, but yo, Wolflar, what's up, my man? The King Arthur news is it's gonna start in 19 hours from now. Well, at 10 p.m. Eastern. Oh, got them both. 10 p.m. Eastern. Oh, they lined right up for me. Oh, man, why don't you stop shooting me? Yeah, calm down.
TACOM. Bailey requesting LDB.
Oh, I hear somebody. I hear somebody in here. Lucky that guy saved my ass.
Securing C.
What's up, my man? Yeah, we're gonna be ready to play. Yeah, you ready? We're talking. That's a distraction right there. We're talking 19 hours, and we're all gonna be playing. Oh, that guy's in the face. Oh, in his face.
UAV prepped for launch.
Cloaker in position. Deploying ETM. UAV commencing surveillance operation.
Shit.
Enemy
Is he coming? He's coming right here.
Contact with UAV has been lost.
Somebody. Oh, the guy got him. No, I don't like it over there. I'm staying in the crater. You can't play on Steam. It won't connect. Oh, why we get frame rate drop sometimes? It won't connect on Steam. And I doubt it's going to be connecting on Steam tomorrow. We'll probably have to download it from their PC client. All right, let's go over here. We'll have to download it from their PC client tomorrow. Yo, what's up, man? How you doing, JR? JR, you ready to play? King Arthur's coming back.
We're losing Alpha.
Alpha.
Locking down Charlie.
Someone trying to tease us. Guy's trying to.
We're ahead, but
I don't think he's trying to win. Oh, we got this. We got this wrapped up. Oh, look, I dropped down to first place, third place. Oh my God, now I'm dying like crazy. Yeah, JR, did you know what's coming out? I haven't heard any chat from you, man. Oh, now I'm just running my death. They're just posted up while we win. One more shot. Yeah, well, I mean, it's coming out. We've got early access, and then global launch is going to follow right after that. So it's actually, the game is going to be out there. We're going to be playing it. It's going to be updated with normal updates, all that kind of good stuff. So it's time, man. It's time. It's happening. I can't wait. You're outie. I'm telling you, it's going to be better than any other turn-based gacha game you've ever played. Anything. It's better than Raid. It's better than anything you've seen out there, turn-based gacha game. And it's got so much to it that you're going to love it. I mean, I don't see why any of us wouldn't love it. We had issues with it back in beta because they were changing so much up, right? They changed the Vigor system at first sucked and we weren't able to use Vigor enough. Then they changed it to where we could use it crazy amount. And then like the boss abilities were insane and always wrapping us up. We could stack buffs and debuffs. I doubt we'll be able to do that anymore. Watching paint dry is better than Raid. Yeah, well, Raid was amazing. Raid was amazing for years. I haven't played it in a long time. I'm sure if I played it now, it'd still be pretty good, but I haven't played Raid in a very, very, very long time. But when I did, it was the funnest and best thing I ever played, besides Summoner's War. So playing Summoner's War, going to Raid, and now going to this, I think, and then Dragonair was great too, right? Dragonair combat was really awesome. Dragonair's bosses in combat were really awesome too. So I don't know. We'll be ready. 3v3 arena. I never wanted to do 3v3 arena, even when, like, I just never wanted to. Oh, you know why we might have gotten frame rate drops? We were doing display. Yeah, Raid 3v3 was very, very, very boring. It just wasn't necessary. But all games have that. All games have the one arena and then the 3v3 arena, because there are some people that like that because you have to make so many teams and equip so many teams and go in there. So it's pretty competitive for people who enjoy it. I mean, there are a lot of people out there who don't like arena at all, and they only do it just to get some rewards. Like when I played Summoner's War, I just did, I had a couple Lucians, go really fast, low level arena, get my wins in to get the currency I needed for the arena shop, and that's it. I was never competitive in arena. I didn't even worry about it. It's like, oh, end of day, okay, let me do some quick wins really fast, put up a weak defense so I drop down, get my easy wins, get my currency, and then drop out. That's it. And we might do the same thing for King Arthur. I mean, if you're not into PvP, then yeah, enjoy the other aspects. I love doing the boss battles. Boss battles, getting summons, getting stuff. The raids that we have with the boss battles, I'm hoping those are going to be better now in King Arthur Legends Rise. That all has to do with boss mechanics, not really the setup they had with the raids. I think the setups they had with the raids and the guild leaderboards, that was fine. And then they've been working on guild versus guild PvP. So we don't know what that's going to be yet, and it's not coming out right away, but they're definitely going to bring that out. We know it's coming. Epic 7? Yeah, Epic 7 is like a really good game. What's up, Rasta? Epic 7 is another game that copied a lot of things from Summoner's War and then made their own thing and made a really good game, just like Raid. A very good game. So if this game can copy all the good elements from Summoner's War, Raid, and Epic 7, then we've got it made. We just got to make sure that the core base mechanic of the Vigor system, buffs, debuffs, boss mechanics with all the control, the stuns, the freezes, all that kind of stuff, as long as that's all in check and we've got a great game, we're good to go. You had a sick account with it? It's all right, man. Just spend a lot. Spend a lot. You'll get all that stuff back, Wolflar. No, easy peasy, man. Or do some re-rolls. We can re-roll. We've got some summons they're going to give us for playing. You know, like a, what's it called? Pre-registration summons. And I think everybody's going to get Morgan tomorrow as well. But we'll know. We'll know in like 19 hours, right? No, 18 hours. 19, 20, 21. Yeah, I think like 18 hours. So 2 UTC, which is 11 a.m. my time. So I'm going to be ready. Game did at 360. They've added a lot. Hey, JR, did you know they also added a tower mode already? They announced it a couple days ago. They announced it like 7 days ago or so. That they're bringing a tower mode to us. And it's going to be available right when we play early access. So that's, to me, that's even more excitement. Because they already had some really cool bosses. They had the way for us to level up our relics, which are our weapons, our heroes, farm gear, story mode, which was amazing. They already had PvP. Guild versus Guild wars where we had leaderboards. And then now they got a tower mode. So that's pretty sweet. Yeah, as long as the tower mode's good. I'm just saying it's all going to be amazing, okay? It's all going to be amazing and we'll know tomorrow. Trust me, trust me. No, you're not going to keep your... Yes, you will keep your beta account. Nothing's going to wipe. This is not beta. This is early access. Will you keep your beta account from a long time ago? No, that's all wiped. All that was refunded and wiped. You won't see anything. You're going to start a brand new account, but any kind of progress you have right now will stay when global launch happens and it's all one server. So I don't know why you wouldn't want to play. At least to check it out and get a head start, right? That doesn't hurt. There's nothing else. I mean, be honest, there's nothing else to play right now. There's not like this is the perfect time for this game to come out. There are no other games out there. None that look like this and none that play like this. Nothing close to it. There's a lot of anime games out there, and I think those anime games play more like what's it called? Like Honkai Star Rail or some of those kind of games, but nothing that's like this one. I don't think so. Solo leveling is very good. Yeah, solo leveling is great, but it's a action RPG, like a hands-on action RPG to where you farm a lot of gear, you fight a lot of bosses, and as far as that kind of genre goes, it's the best hands down. Like without a doubt, it is the best, but it's not a turn-based gacha game. Yes, and solo leveling is run by Netmarble, and they do a really good job of running it. There's always constant updates. We get new hunters all the time. They revamped like the gear a little while back. They revamped the Workshop of Brilliant Light recently to where you get some new cores to enhance your heroes. So, I mean, Netmarble knows what they're doing. They got a lot of games that made a lot of money. So I don't see why we'd have any issues. You're still playing Zenless Zone Zero and Sword of Convalera. Yeah, those aren't the dark fantasy that I like. Yeah, I think having Netmarble is fine. And if it goes through, like if the game launches with the Netmarble launcher, then that'll be easy. We just launch it through there and play the game. I don't think it's going to be any issues. If we have to play it that way, no problem. No problem. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to head out. How long have we been on for? I have to learn how to look at all my stream stuff. It's been so long. Let me look at my YouTube here. Does YouTube give us an idea of like how long we've been streaming and what's going on? It has like average view duration, views total, current viewers right now, and then it has Twitch over here with the Twitch info. Of 1 hour and 30 minutes. Yeah, YouTube needs to get a little bit better. Let's see, does YouTube have a... YouTube doesn't have like a tracking time. Oh, it does. It does. It says live up there 1 hour and 30 minutes. Okay. I've only streamed on YouTube like 2 other times, so I have to get used to this. But now I know. All right, guys. I'll be back. Yeah, I'm live for 1 hour. I'll be back tomorrow, and we'll be streaming on Twitch, YouTube at the same time. We'll be doing King Arthur Legends Rise. We'll look at the reroll guide. We'll look at all the changes to the heroes. Remember, they're changing a lot of heroes too, so the heroes will not be the same. If you thought, Gawain or Merlin and all those people were amazing, I'm sure they're still going to be amazing, but I'm sure some of this stuff has changed. And remember, each hero has 3 relics, so that's different abilities for each of those relics. So hopefully we can go into the codex and play each hero and kind of see what their skills are, how they work, how they function. And then we can spend a whole bunch of money, do lots of summons, and then test all these heroes out. Looking forward to it? Yeah, I'm looking forward to the changes. I think it's going to be fun for all of us to go through it. And again, we're not fighting Gorgos to level up our heroes. They've changed all the bosses. The first boss we have to fight to level up our heroes now is the boar. And we need multi-hit for the boar. So everything's changed. You're not going to be going after Jajaret to remove debuffs to do Gorgos right when you start. Everything's different. We fight bosses now instead of doing the talisman dungeons. I forgot about that. That's different. So instead of the talisman dungeon, when you go floor to floor and you fight like a group of four, and then that golem guy with the shield thing, you fight an actual boss for the talisman and then for books and scrolls. So a lot of stuff's changed. Yeah, it's going to be fun. We drinking beer and doing some summons. If we do some summons, we can drink some beers for sure. Because I'll go to the gym. I'll hit the gym tomorrow at 9. I'll be home by 10:30. And then we'll start doing I got to figure out how to log into the game. Once I figure out how to download the game and log in the game and get in here, then we'll be on live for sure. Because if I'm streaming and I start up a VPN, I think it kicks us out of stream or does something weird. I'm going to try it right now. Let me try to get on a VPN and see if it knocks us out, since we're going to end the stream anyways. Let's go to, I got Nord and then I got Tunnel Bear. Tunnel Bear has a little bit of free time on here. Let's go to, where are we going to VPN to? But I thought when we are on stream, if we do a VPN, it messes it up. Or maybe it just disconnects us for a little while and then it comes back. Settings. Map. Yeah, map. Give me, where can I pick some places? United States. Yeah, let's go for, oh, you know what? No, you know what's close that we've been gone to before? Let's go to New Zealand. All right, I'm going. How is YouTube pulling Call of Duty? Am I still streaming on YouTube? Did it just kick me out? Yeah, I don't see myself on stream anymore. See? Hello?